Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 2017-3 named Time Needed to Buy Tickets. In this problem, there are n people in a line queuing to buy tickets where the 0th person is in the front of the line and the n-1th person and in the back of the line. Now, you were given a zero index integer array tickets of length n, where the number of tickets that the ith person would like to buy is ticket of I. Now, here is the interesting part. Each person takes exactly 1 second to buy a ticket. A person can only buy one ticket at a time and has to go back to the end of the line, which happens instantaneously in order to buy more tickets. If a person does not have any tickets left to buy, the person will immediately leave the line. Now, we have to return the time taken for the person at position K to finish buying tickets. Suppose, in the first example, let's say we have 3 persons in the line. The first person want to buy 2 tickets. The second person want to buy 3 tickets. And the third person want to buy 2 tickets. Now, we have to find the time needed to buy all of the ticket for third person, where the index number is k is equal to 2. So here we can see that in the first pass, everyone in the line buys a ticket and the line becomes 1 to 1. So in the second pass, everyone in the line buys a ticket and the line becomes 0, 1, 0. So here, the person at position 2 was successfully bought 2 tickets and it took 3 plus 3, 6 seconds. So that's why in this problem, we have to return 6. Now, in the second example, there are 4 people in the line. The first person want to buy 5 tickets and the second, third and fourth person want to buy 1 ticket each. So we have to return the total number of time taken for the first person to buy all of the tickets. Now, in the first pass, everyone is in the line buys a ticket and the line becomes 4, 0, 0, 0. Now, in the next 4 passes, only the person at the position 0 is buying tickets. So, the person at position 0 has successfully bought 5 tickets and in total, it took 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 8 seconds. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now the constraint are the array length can be in between 1 to 100 and each of the array element can be in between 1 to 100 and the value of k can be in between 0 to n. I hope you understood the constraint. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now to solve this problem, we are using the simulation with the queue. Now, for the sake of simplicity, we have taken the first example. In the first example, we are given 3 people or the 3 person. The first person want to buy 2 tickets. The second person want to buy 3 tickets. And the third person wants to buy 2 tickets. And the value of k will be 2. So we have to find the third person's total time to buy all of the tickets. Now, we know that the index number starts from 0. So the index number is 0, 1, and 2. Now, let's simulate the problem with one of the best data structure, which is queue. So here, we are using one queue here. Now, initially, the total time will be 0. So in the first operation, we will insert all of the element of the given input array in our queue. Now, we will insert the element in such a manner with a pair formation. Here, the first one is the number of elements or the number of tickets the person wants to buy, and the second one is the index position of the corresponding person. Why we need this index position? Because we have to find the total time needed for a person to buy all of the tickets in a specific index, which is k. That's why we are using two entries, which is pair. Now, the first entry is 2, 0. The second entry is 3, 1. The third entry is 2 and 2. Now, in the first operation, the person which stands in the first position or the top position of the queue will buy a ticket. So here, if the person 20 buys a ticket, we will erase this person from the front of the queue and we will append this person into the back of the queue if it has any remaining tickets to buy. As this person buys one ticket, so the remaining ticket will be 2 minus 1, which is 1. So we will add 1, 0 at the last of the queue. Again, similarly, this person now currently is in the front of the queue. So if this person buys a ticket, it will become 2 and 1 because the total number of ticket it want to buy is 3 and it buys one ticket. So instead of 3, 1, it will be 2, 1. Now for this person 2, 2, now currently it is in the front position. So here it will become 1 and 2 because it buys one ticket. Now for this person 1 and 0, it buys all of the ticket, and if it buys one ticket, it will become 0 and 0. That means it has bought all of the ticket it needed to buy. So here we will not push this entry into the queue. So now we are at this position, which is 2 and 1. So it will become 1 and 1. Now 2 and 1 will be discarded. Similarly, for this entry, it will become 0 and 2. Now wait. This 2 is exactly equal to the value of k. And the total ticket or the total remaining ticket till now is 0. That means we have bought all of the necessary tickets for the person which stands in the k is equal to 2 index. So now wait, how many times we have needed? So here the total number of time will be 6. One is this, another is this, and this, and so on. So here the total number of time will be 6 unit. I hope you understood the problem statement as well as the example with the simulations. Now let's move into the code. Now here we are given a function named time required to buy, which has one parameter as the input array and another is the k. Now we are taking a queue which has pairs of entry. Now initially we are declaring time with 0 and the size of the array with n. Now we are inserting each of the initial entry to the corresponding queue. So here the entry will be pair of a of I with I. Now we will run a loop till the queue is empty or not. Here in each iteration, we will take the front element of the queue and remove it from the queue. Now the current need will be the first element of the font element and the index will be the second element of the font element. So here, as we have removed one of the element from the queue, or we have bought one of the tickets, so we will increase the time and decrease the need. Now, if the index is k and need is 0, that means we have reached the result. In this kind of cases, we have to return time. Otherwise, if the need is 0 or greater than 0, here we have to insert another pair into the corresponding queue, which is need and index. And finally, we have to return -1 if the condition is not satisfied. I hope you understood the code. Now let's move on to the time and space complexity analysis of this program. In this program, the time complexity is big O of n because we have to iterate each of the element in the given input, and the space complexity is also big O of n. Sorry, it will become big O of n because we are using queue data structure, and in the worst case, the size of the queue can be equal to the size of the input. So here, the space complexity is big O of n. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.